Hi guys, this is Amrut Deshmukh, your booklet guy, and for a change, it's not Wednesday, it's Sunday, and I'm still with you. I'm sure you enjoy booklets every week. I try to summarize best-selling books. I try to cover all types of genres, be it biographies, fiction, non-fiction, self-help, self-improvement, business management, and thank you so much for such a massive response. Booklet is growing at a very fast pace. Our mission Make India Read has reached to almost 3 lakh people in just less than 1 year, and I have not spent a single penny on marketing. I think it's a great achievement. It's all because of you, because success cannot be spelled without you. Alright. I have decided to share my learnings from the books which I read every day. I believe from every book we learn at least 1 to 3, maximum 3 big ideas which are worth implementing in your personal and business life. So whichever book I read, I try to make a summary of summary with 3 major learnings which I learned from the book, and I'll talk about it on Facebook Live. I try to make it as a regular practice, maybe every week or every fortnight. Uh, I would love to take questions from you. The most common questions that I get on my email on booklet app is that Amrut, why are you doing this? What drives you to run this mission called Make India Read? Are you making money out of it? So to be very honest, I'm not making any money out of it. I have no intentions to monetize this venture as of now. Honestly speaking, money doesn't excite me anymore. I was into stock market, making drawing a decent salary of 1.5 2 lakhs a month, and I decided to quit my job because I saw a video by the owner of Khan Academy. His name is Salman Khan, not our Bollywood Salman Khan. He's from America and he runs Khan Academy. And I was listening to his TED talk. He said that he got a huge social return on investment. It's a very new term for me, where if I'm drawing 1.25 lakhs or 2 lakhs a month from my salary, it will benefit me and my family. If I sacrifice those 2 lakhs a month, and if I use my skills, my reading skills, my storytelling skills, it will benefit 2 lakhs and crores of my citizens of India. Don't you think it has got a huge social return on investment? I don't think those 2 lakhs rupees is a sacrifice, it's an investment, and lakhs of people are going to benefit from that investment. So I was thrilled and fascinated by this term called social return on investment, and I decided not to continue with my job and do something for other people which gives me immense satisfaction. And fortunately, this idea of book summary stuck to my mind, and it's been a great success. Thank you so much. The next big question I get from most of the people is that how do you manage to read one book a week? Trust me, passion finds no excuses. If you're passionate about it, you will find out time to read one book a week. Some misconception I would like to clarify about reading books. By the way, right now I'm reading The Art of Creative Thinking by Rod Jexton. It's about techniques and exercises to think creatively. So what I do when I get a new book is quickly go to the first page of the book, quickly go to the blurb, which is the last page of the book, get a bird's eye view of about the book. Then I quickly go through the index, which is the most important part. You may or ignore the preface, the introduction part. I'm not very excited to read about it. Sometimes the book has no index. Fine, it's a very rare possibility. This book has no index, surprisingly. I don't know why. Okay, go through the index, read the major headlines and the headings of the book, and start reading what excites you. There is no rule to read from the first chapter number 1. I'm talking about non-fiction books where the objective is to learn something. I'm not talking about fictional stories where you read for entertainment. I'm talking about self-help, self-improvement books like these, typically how-to books. How to increase your reading skills, how to manage stress, how to manage time. I love such kind of books. Although I catered all types of genres on booklet, and then once you go through the index, I start reading the first para of the chapter which I have selected, only the first para. So for example, don't be someone else. Okay, I found this term very interesting. So I'll read the first para and I'll straight away go to the last paragraph of the chapter. The last paragraph. Because the author tends to summarize the chapter in his last paragraph most of the time. And if I get a confidence that yes, I have covered or I've understood what the author is trying to tell me in this chapter, I will not bother to read the entire chapter. Now this may not be convincing to you, but if I have the sense of urgency to complete this book in 1 week or say 4 days, I have to do this. Okay. Then I'll go straight away jump to the next most exciting chapter, and most of the time I end up reading the last paragraphs of these chapters. And most of the time I'm able to summarize the books. And maybe in the next visit, if I don't get the sense of the author in the last paragraph, I might end up reading the entire chapter. To be very honest, every book will give you only one big idea, maximum 2, at the most 3 big ideas. So you have to find out these 3 big ideas which you are supposed to learn from a book, and because the publisher and the author can't sell you a book of 2 to 3 pages. They have to fatten it to sell it, right? I'm not saying that the examples are not important, but to clarify the concept, authors give you lots of examples, lots of illustrations, okay, which help you to understand the concept in a better way. Once you understand the concept, you did not remember everything. Ignore 4 examples out of 5. You can just read one of the examples. Once you understand the concept, you did not read word to word of the entire chapter. Okay. So the whole idea is to create the sense of urgency to read a book. Okay. I've seen many friends keep on reading the book for months and a year, and still they are not able to complete the book because there is no sense of urgency. Set an alarm, set a target of say only 20 pages in next 20 minutes. That's it. Sometimes I don't read more than 20 minutes in a day. I don't expect you to read hours in a day. I read maximum half an hour or 1 hour a day, and that's enough for me. But for that you have to block the time, throw away all your gadgets, throw away your laptop, throw away your mobile, switch off your WhatsApp. Only then it is possible. It is as good as meditation. Reading is meditation. With all the nuisance around you, it is impossible to read a book. Okay, so I hope you will implement this. So the whole idea is to come up with Facebook Live very regularly and discuss the points of self-improvement from the books which I read. Okay, 1 or 2 points, the major takeaways from the book I'll be discussing on videos, preferably on weekends, and you can throw up questions if you agree, you disagree, whatever. So let's make India read. And if you have any suggestions about improving my Mission booklet app, please shoot a mail to me at bookletguy@gmail.com. Thank you so much and happy Sunday. Bye bye.